because you have read almost a lot of books. So 3 books, if you can actually advise for an accountant, भाई अब इस direction में आना है, learning को समझना है. So 3 books for an accountant. I think many people have asked you about different situations. के books के नाम मुझे पता है, like I have been seeing your videos, but this is something if you can specifically give to accountant कि भाई ये books, this will change your mindset.
Correct.
So if you can suggest something on that side.
I think Robert Greene has written a wonderful book called Mastery.
Okay.
That how to gain mastery in your field. He has given diverse examples, right from Pablo Picasso, Michelangelo, and it is applicable to all types of fields, including accountancy. So that is number one book. It's a must read, Mastery, written by Robert Greene. Another is Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Psychology of Money. I've read many books on finance, investments, but this book stands out in particular. Psychology of Money, written by Morgan Housel. Yeah. Another book specifically for accountants, because most of the time we complain that accounting is a stereotype job. It is repetitive. There is no creativity in it.
Yes.
But that's an illusion. Okay. We know curiosity is a habit. It is a choice. Okay. It's up to you whether to look at it as boring or get curious about it.
Yes.
And so a book written by Scott Adams for how to fail at almost everything and still win big. I repeat, how to fail at almost everything and still win big.
Okay.
By Scott Adams. And what he says is a very interesting technique of how to stand out as an accountant. And I mean, he hasn't given an example of accountant, but you can stand out in a huge crowd of accountants. How? One is to be the best in the category. Like Sachin is the best player in the existing category called cricket or batting.
Yes.
But it is very difficult to be number one in that existing category, right? Or there is an easier way. Okay. Combine 2 or 3 skills.
Okay.
Which are no way related to each other, so that you become a new category in itself. And because it is a new category in itself, there is no competition. By the time you are done. I'll first give the example of the author and then my own example.
Sure.
So the author, Scott Adams, was a good painter, but not a great painter like M.F. Hussain or Pablo Picasso, but he painted a little better than most of his friends. So he was marginally better.
Yes.
But not a number one painter in the world.
Yes.
Second, he comes from a business background, but not a business tycoon or a great businessman, a successful businessman.
Okay.
And third, he had a good sense of humor.
Okay.
But not a professional stand-up comedian. You see, 3 skills in which you are marginally better than others, not an expert in each skill, unlike the first category which I talked about, Sachin.
Yeah.
But you are good more than most of your friends. When you combine these 3 skills and mix it well, suddenly you become something different. You become a new category in itself. So Scott Adams, suddenly became a famous business cartoonist.
Okay.
You understood? A painter, a painter with good sense of humor and with some business background. Suddenly, the famous Scott Adams, the business cartoonist.
Okay.
You get my point?
Yes.
Yeah. Now there is a lot of scope for creativity if you combine. Take my example. Okay, reading.
Yes.
I'm good at reading. I may not be the best reader in the world, but I know I read a little better than most of my friends. Yeah. I speak well, but I may not be the best orator in the world. And I have some penchant for technology, but I'm not a techie geek.
Yes.
I combined the 3 marginally okay skills. Suddenly, Booklet guy was born. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a point. That's a different point again.